No Zion, no Brandon Ingram. Houston Rockets lose. And the final score of this game is not indicative of how this game went. It's not indicative at all. These guys wasn't ready to play from the tip. I mean, literally from the beginning of the game, this team was not ready to play. This is a team that I really believe has tuned out their head coach, has quit on their head coach. Red Nation blogger, back again with another video, man. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, like Eric Gordon said, no improvement. There's been none. There's been none. Why does this team, after adding the number 3 overall pick, after adding a talent like Tari Eason, why does this team still have the same record that they did last season at this exact point? Why is that? Stephen Silas gets ejected tonight early in the game. I think in the first quarter or early in the second quarter, he got ejected. He's doing whatever it takes, I guess, to try to salvage his job, to try to light a fire under this team. But this team has tuned him out. This team has tuned him out. I made a video after a Rockets win. I don't know. It wasn't the Bulls. It was, I think, versus Milwaukee or Philly or something like that. It was a game that Stephen Silas didn't coach. It was a game that John Lucas had coached. And I remember saying that this team just plays differently for John Lucas as opposed to Stephen Silas. And I saw this and I noticed this in the in the preseason. I noticed this. And frankly, man, I'm tired of watching this. As a Rockets fan, like, the game is starting to become background noise. The game is starting to put me to sleep. I never go to sleep during Rockets games. I'm starting to go to sleep now. This is ridiculous. We have year 2 Jalen Green. We have year 3 Kevin Porter with this team. We have Jabari Smith. We have Alperen Sengun. We have so much talent on this team. Yet, and still, they're terrible. They're not playing like a unit. To come out to start the second half, Kevin Porter Jr., I think the Rockets get a steal. He gets a steal. He comes down 1-on-4, fast break. He shoots a 3 in transition. Nobody was back to help him. The whole Rockets team was on the other side of the floor. Our point guard did a stop and pop 3 with a 1-on-3 or 1-on-4 fast break, down 25. This is the type of shit that this team does on a nightly basis, and people try to excuse it. We see Kevin Porter have a good game, and then we run with it, and we think that that's a stepping stone. It's not. He just had a good game that night. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. That's all it is. Shout out to the Pelicans, man. Shout out to the Pelicans. Trey Murphy III, Herbert Jones, Jonas Valanciunas, CJ McCollum, Jose, the whole team, man. Them boys played. Them boys played hard from the beginning to the end. They played hard. They played like a team where that was their roster. There was no such thing as Zion Williamson. There was no such thing as Brandon Ingram. That is how they played from the beginning of the game. You got to give a coach, Willie Green, all the credit in the world for having his guys ready to play. Houston, we have a problem. This is nasty. This is disgusting basketball to watch. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the post game. This is disgusting to watch. I'm tired of watching this bullshit on a nightly basis. I'm tired of it. I've had it up to here. I want to watch a competitive team. That is what I want to watch at Media Day. They said this team is going to be hard to play. That is what they sold us. They didn't say they were going to win a lot. They said that this team on a nightly basis is going to be hard to play. The Pelicans had their way with the Rockets tonight. They absolutely had their way with the Rockets. It was just it was just a lackluster performance. I don't understand why when your team comes out like that. I used to see Greg Popovich with the Spurs. If this team came out on some bullshit, he would pull all 5 out and put the bench in. Early, 3 minutes in, 4 minutes in, 2 minutes in. Why not do that when you see the energy that your team is putting out there early in the game? Send a message. I'm not going to have this effort. This is unacceptable. I'm tired of hearing, oh, Stephen Silas didn't sign up for this. He thought he was getting this. He thought you have to coach what you have. And stop making excuses for this guys. The Rockets may not have added any big-time free agents, but they added the number 3 overall pick. They added the number 3 overall pick to go with the number 2 overall pick. This team is not playing together. This team looks to be ready for the offseason. Actually, this team is ready for the All-Star break. I won't go to the offseason. I won't go that far. But this team is ready for the All-Star break. This team needs it so badly. They need it so badly. But I don't know how much I could take as a fan. I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know. This is really bad. Ever since that Bulls win was so damn good and entertaining. The Rockets just looked like they were all on the same page. And then it's just been downhill from there. Every time they win, they crash and burn. It's not even a gradual decline. They crash and they burn immediately. When is this team going to win again? When? They were up big on Dallas, lost that game. And I try not to get on here and I try not to be Mr. Pessimistic. I try not to get on here and talk after every single game, after every single loss. That shit can weigh on you. As a fan and just as a person, that can weigh on you. But I had to make a video today. I said, you know what? I owe this to my YouTube channel. I owe this to my subscribers. I'm going to stay up. I'm going to watch this entire game. And hopefully, no Zion Williamson, no Brandon Ingram. This team will show some fight. Instead, the Rockets came out like they have 7 losses on the season and that they could afford to drop one. Stephen Silas got to go. He got to go. We got to get a whole new coaching staff in here next season. We got to get a whole new coaching staff. That's pretty much all I got, man. That's all I got. Depressed Rockets fan signing off. As always, thank you for watching. Let me know if you watch the game, what you think in the comments below. Red Nation Blogger, out.